I mean, we're seeing a little bit of a common thread here around not just doing one specific thing with creators, which is traditionally sponsored posts, but folks here have built products with creators. They've had creators on their boards. They've brought creators through like a series of engagements. And so I think we have 10 minutes left, and so I want to do like two quick rapid rounds of advice. For the creators, where should a creator start when thinking about their impact and thinking about working with nonprofits? And then for the nonprofits, where should nonprofits start when thinking about working with creators? And whoever wants to take that first.
I can start. As a creator, I think it's tempting to want to jump into the activism space, but I have to give a word of caution, if you will, in that A, there will be much more pushback than usual when you make content about lifestyle or fashion or even healthcare, and then you start creating activism content. So that will change, and you need to mentally prepare for some of that. Also, taking a step forward and educating yourself a lot further than the surface level to make sure you understand the issues, can field questions, can even debate with someone who may challenge you in the comment section or even in real life. And then for organizations, for nonprofits, I challenge you to the same way that I would challenge a brand that's for-profit. And I would say, try and find a way to make content that people have to pay for. That's hard, right? Like, who in this room thinks that it's impossible to get people to pay to watch a commercial? Does anyone think it would be hard to get people to watch a commercial? Like, to pay to watch a commercial? Well, how about Barbie? How about Transformers? Those are commercials for businesses, and yet we're all paying in the movie theater to go watch those things. So how can we do something unique from that angle, where we're getting people to watch content for the content, but on the other end of it, we're delivering a meaningful message and changing lives?
I think as a creator, you kind of have to be, like, I heard this in another panel, you have to be an entrepreneur. So for me, when I started on social media, I've always been an activist my entire life, but I was incorporating like two things that I love, which is fashion, modeling, and activism. And so if you want to be a creator like that, I think it's so important to think about the issues that are important to you, really narrow it down, and I think you can have many different issues that are important to you, because that's what I do, but I think it also helps to have like one main issue that you focus on. For me, it's disability rights and stuff with the government, but if you can find a way to incorporate what you're passionate about, that will attract followers, because they know when somebody's being real and when somebody's just putting a face on for, they want to get famous or they want money, so.
On the nonprofit side, I'd say quality over quantity. We try to have, we have probably 400 athletes and celebrities and influencers that we work with over the years, but I think the most meaningful work comes through partnerships that are deeper with folks who, to your point, it's like helping them fully get educated on the issues, understand how they can push back if they get criticism, and quality over quantity. Make sure that you have a cadre of folks who can get fully invested in your cause, rather than just trying to get 100 people to post once. And then you can build a much more meaningful relationship. The other thing that we found, and I was talking backstage with folks about this, is you have to staff it. You can't have this be an afterthought. You have to have a person or a team of people who are willing to actually build those relationships, maintain those relationships, and work with folks in an ongoing way. You can't just have this be the afterthought the day before you're going to roll something out. You're going to send out a post or an email or a message, whatever, and expect folks to amplify. You've got to invest in building relationships with folks, and I think the quality over quantity piece is critical.
I just have to say Social Current does an excellent job building relationships with the creators, so I want to say thank you, and Courage for America. And I think that's why I keep coming back with you guys, is because you're not just people I work with, like you're my friends too.